So, a bit of a breaking news update for you guys, and one that unfortunately will feel a little bit disappointing when you hear it. Lovlina Borgohain, one of India's top level young boxers, has unfortunately had to settle for a silver medal at the Asian Games. The category she was boxing, okay, never mind. It was in fact the final match here, and as we said, 75 kg is not the easiest of categories at times, especially when you look at who her opponent was. It was China's Li Qian, and Li Qian is someone who is pretty decorated. She has won gold medals in the past, and if you go by her performance at Tokyo, then the Chinese boxer was in fact a silver medalist, which is one rung better than what Lovlina had finished at Tokyo. Remember, Tokyo, Lovlina Borgohain had got a bronze medal that was held in 2021. Unfortunately, of course, she had actually tapered off a little bit there after. You'd remember that Lovlina didn't have the best showings in the Commonwealth Games that were held at Birmingham. But the good news is that, Lovlina has, of course, bounced back from that mini slump, did well in the Asian Games to make it all the way to the finals. And that was important, not only because it guaranteed India at least a silver medal, which is exactly what she's won, but it also ensured that the Olympic quota for Paris 2024 was secured on her part. It was guaranteed she will be entering as a seeded competitor, so that is the good part of this entire thing. And let's quickly talk about the bout a little bit, because it was in many ways some very smart boxing from Li Qian. Normally what is Lovlina's biggest advantage, because she's awkwardly tall, she does have a very good reach. So the Chinese boxer, in order to ensure that that reach wouldn't be used, she tried to more often than not stay as close as possible to Lovlina to ensure that the punches wouldn't necessarily connect. And if you realize how it went from round to round, from the first round, the decisions were split. In fact, of the 5 judges, 3 awarded the bout the round rather, to the Chinese boxer, but 2 awarded it to Lovlina. So at that point, she was still kind of in it. It wasn't that, let's say, one-sided. The second round, however, was where things began to unravel. She had already received a couple of warnings in the first round, got a further warning, and wasn't able to connect with as many punches as she probably should have. And therefore, in the second round, it was unanimously awarded to, let's say, the Chinese boxer. So at that point, you knew it was an uphill task, and realistically, the only way Lovlina could have actually won the gold at that point was by maybe getting a TKO or something of the sort. She had to go for broke, and she did try, but the Chinese boxer, knowing full well that the bout was in fact in her favor at that point, she didn't necessarily look to give in. She didn't look to give in. She was very smart. She was very tactical, and she managed to outbox Lovlina on a tactical level. Lovlina did try very hard to be more aggressive, and she did land a few punches, but the round was still awarded to the Chinese boxer, and deservedly so. You can say she won the gold medal. So congratulations to her, and congrats to Lovlina as well. Boxing at the Asian Games, the level is pretty high. You're only missing maybe a few South American and Cuban boxers, who normally are the ones who will dominate at world and of course Olympic levels. But the level at the Asian Games is also pretty high, and to get a silver, and not just that, more importantly, guarantee herself that Olympic quota, very important. So that's the breaking news update for you guys. Lovlina is a silver medalist at the Asian Games, and she adds to India's medal tally, which at this point has already outdone the 70 that in fact you had won at the previous edition of the Asian Games. So there was in fact that is the good sign. So you've outdone the 70 which you had won in Jakarta, and now you're getting closer and closer to that magical 100 mark, which you hope to not just meet but also surpass. So that's the breaking news update. Thank you guys for joining us. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget, like, share, subscribe, tap the bell, leave us a comment, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Don't forget to download the AajTak app as well. And if you're already on the channel, go ahead, check out some other videos. We've done plenty more coming your way through the day, and plenty more has already happened. So catch up on that if you haven't. For now, though, from my side, it's bye-bye.